Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope and pray that you all will be very fine at your home, inshallah. Students, during our last online class, we have discussed about the drainage features of northern mountains. Before starting the new topic, we'll have a quick review of previous topic which we have discussed, and that was the drainage features of northern mountains. Now we know very well that what are drainage features. So we have discussed the term what is drainage, and then what is natural drainage, then after that drainage pattern, system or network. Then we have learned about drainage features of the northern mountains, which are important drainage features which are located in northern mountains like rivers and the rest of the things. Then journey of river Indus along with its tributaries, either those are eastern tributaries or western tributaries. Then we have discussed that which are such features which are associated with river action. The features which are associated with river action and which are formed after river action or the river flow of erosion, transportation and deposition, those features which are formed in northern mountains, in highland, in higher altitude areas, those are gorges, waterfalls, rapids, streams and springs. Students, our today's topic is the western mountains of Pakistan. Before that, we have discussed about the northern and northwestern mountains in detail. Like we have discussed the Hindu Kush range, the Karakoram range and the Himalayan range along with its topographical features, the drainage pattern and as well as with its economic life. Now we are going to discuss these mountains which are located in the western part of Pakistan. Because of the location of these mountains, we have given the name western mountains. These mountains have some unique characteristics. The first thing, that these are not as high as northern mountains. Comparatively, the height and altitude of western mountain is different, is less from northern mountains. Plus these mountains are having parallel ranges. These are not parallel to each other, but individually these are having parallel ranges. Now we will see that which are the four mountain ranges of western mountains. First one is Safeco range. It is a range which is located in the southern end of Hindu Kush range, and that is Safeco range. Its height is 4,712 meters. Then after Safeco range there is Waziristan hills. So as you are observing, the hills name is mentioned over there. Hills mean the height of these mountain ranges is not that much high as Safeco, and it is approximately 3,513 meters. So average height is 3,513 meters. Then Suleiman range, that is 3,383 meters. After Suleiman range there is Girdhar range या Girdhar range. Girdhar range is having height of 2,174 meters. Now you are observing one thing, that height is gradually decreasing from 4,000 to 2,000. As we are moving southward from north, height of mountain is decreasing. So these mountains are making a slope southward from north. The first and most important mountain range of western mountains is Safeco range, या Safeco ranges. The name Safeco is taken from Urdu word. Safed mean white and Koh mean mountain or pahad. So white mountain or Safed pahad is the name of these mountains. This name is given because of a reason, because most of the mountain peaks are covered with snow in these mountain ranges, and this is a unique feature of these mountain ranges, because very few mountains are found in these mountains which are having snow. Very little amount of mountain peaks are covered with snow, that is why a unique feature. Otherwise, in northern mountains, number of mountains can be seen as mountains which are having snow on them. So peaks are covered with snow, that's why these are called as the Safeco mountain ranges. Plus, we'll see the location is in south of river Kabul. So Kabul river is such a you can say drainage feature which is determining its location. So Safeco range is located south of Kabul river and its stretch is east to west. So direction and stretch of this mountain range is east to west. Then there are some passes in this mountain range, and these mountain ranges are also parallel ranges. And the most important pass is Kurram Pass, that is providing a route to Afghanistan. So Kurram Pass is connecting Pakistan to Afghanistan. As we have discussed that Hunjurab Pass connects Pakistan with China, and Kurram Pass provides a route to Afghanistan. Then there is one more pass, that is Khyber Pass. Then Cohort Valley. Cohort Valley is such a valley that is very green, fertile, having different agriculture and economic activities in that. Cohort city is very important city of Pakistan. So Cohort Valley is located at the other end of Kurram Pass. So at the eastern end of Kurram Pass is located Cohort Valley. Then there is one more very different feature of this valley is that it is dotted with springs. So what is the meaning of dotted with springs and limestone ridges? There are springs and limestone ridges over here. So we will see that how it is dotted with springs and what are limestone ridges. Now we will discuss Cohort Valley. Cohort Valley is different from other valleys like Hunza Valley, Naran, Kagan and these valleys because Cohort Valley is dotted with springs. So how it is dotted with springs? Because if you will have an aerial view of this area, you will see number of springs are spreading in this valley and it looks like dots in that topographical area. So that is a major topographical feature and very different topographical feature of Cohort Valley that is having number of springs over there. Then one more unique thing of western mountains as well, and that is the minerals. We have discussed that there are very little number of minerals are found or explored, may be found but only few are explored over there because of certain factors. But in western mountains the major potential is minerals. So in Safeco range limestone ridges are very common. So what are limestone ridges? Ridges mean ridges are small mountains. Long narrow crest mean highland. So a bulge, you can say a swell of land. The swell of land or a strip of a small series of mountain is considered as ridges. These are not high mountains or high altitude mountains, not having very steep slope also. So limestone ridges are very common in these mountain ranges and plenty of limestone reserves are also found in these mountains. So what is limestone? Limestone is basically this is sedimentary rocks. We have discussed in junior classes about different types of rocks, that igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. So this is a sedimentary rocks which is formed by the layers or the compaction of layers of different sediments or deposits. So this is a hard sedimentary rock that is composed mainly of calcium carbonate or dolomite. Calcium carbonate and dolomite are making the limestone, that is a hard rock, and this rock is used in construction industry as well as in the manufacturing of cement. That's why the second economic activity which we will discuss when we will come to that point, that will be about minerals and industries, and that industry is based on construction industry and cement industry, which is because of these limestone reserves which are found in this area. We have learnt about Cohort Valley, that is very important in this region. Then Vale of Peshawar. Vale of Peshawar is also very important because Peshawar is capital city of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. So Vale of Peshawar is the most populated area of this region, plus this is very economically more developed as compared to other areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So Vale of Peshawar, that is getting its water from river Kabul and river Swat. So it is drained by river Kabul and river Swat. So now this valley is really green valley, fertile valley. Not only that it is just having drainage system from river Swat and river Kabul, but it is also having more precipitation over here. Then river Kabul flows to the south of Safeco range. So river Kabul is not only having an access to from Hindu Kush range, it is also river Kabul is also flowing through Safeco range, it is south of Safeco range, it is ending over there. Then there are number of crops or fruit crop farming is also there. The most important crops are wheat, rice, sugarcane. So now crop cultivation is on both level, on subsistence level as well as on commercial level, because now comparatively land is fertile over here, availability of water is over here, weather is suitable. That's why we are having wheat, rice and sugarcane cultivation over here, and comparatively now conditions is better for agriculture in this region. Now how it is possible? The crop cultivation is possible because of canal irrigation. So canal irrigation is not possible in northern mountains, but in western mountains it is possible because we are having a small dam over here that is called as Worksheet dam, that is constructed on river Kabul. So Worksheet dam having canals, and this canal and these canals are developed over here for irrigation purposes. So fertile alluvial plains is present over here, that is irrigated by canals from Worksheet dam, that is constructed on river Kabul. Now we will see what is alluvial plain. So alluvial plains are very unique features which are formed by material brought by flood. So we will see what is an alluvial plain. So alluvial plains are such plains which are largely flat landforms associated or created by the deposition of sediments over a long period of time. So when long period of time passes, then these plains are developed by one or more rivers. It is not necessary that only one river is there, more than one river can be there. So these rivers which are coming from highlands, and they bring loose clay, silt, sand or gravel, and that is deposited by that flowing water or running water in specific area, and these types of plains which are formed by the material which is brought by flood, that is called as the alluvial plain. Students, now we will have a small worksheet about this topic, and in worksheet you will have one question about a map, and in that map you will identify the location of these mountain ranges like Safeco range, Waziristan Hills, Suleiman and Kirdhar or Kirthar range. Then second question will be about the topographical feature and drainage pattern or drainage features of these mountain ranges, and after that there will be a question that will be comparatively different. You will make a comparison not in that sense that you will write down similarities and differences both. You will discuss the differences of, or the you can say how western mountains are different from northern mountains. So there are great differences are there and some similarities are also there, but at this stage you will tell that how these mountains are different from northern mountains, and there are number of such things which you can discuss. Like the first thing is height. Height is different. The northern mountains are comparatively high as compared to western mountains. Then stretch is also over there. Then northern mountains have dotted spring, limestone ridges, mineral resources which are not found, or if found they are not being explored. And then canal irrigation is possible in these mountain ranges as compared to northern mountains. So you will read it carefully and then you will answer the question. And students, I will suggest all of you kindly consult book content and video lesson before attempting your worksheet. I am observing most of the students are not consulting video lesson and are not consulting book even. Book reading is very important. So you need to open the book and then you can start the work. Thank you so very much students. Have a very nice day. May Allah bless you all. Allah Hafiz.